we'll see the New York Knicks facing the Golden State Warriors. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And so off the tip, it's New York. Now, Hart. It's rebounded by Curry. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
The kick outside to Butler. Moody. No good from outside. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game here. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Curry looking it over. Ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And the shot goes down.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Brunson. Towns in the corner. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brunson. Hart, wide open. He fires. New York, no good that time either. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Brunson with it. Kuminga picks him up. Curry with the steal. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Curry with the steal. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. To end the cold streak. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Pushing the pace, Bridges stays ahead of the fast break.
.44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Curry, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here is Moody. Outside, Kuminga. Another three for Golden State.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Hart. It's tipped. Here's Moody. There's Kuminga. And another basket for Golden State.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Brunson with a clean look. There's Brunson from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high. I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Towns in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 6.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Moody. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Towns down low. 6 points for him.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. Hit by Kuminga. Here's Post. And here is Moody. Brunson covering. Rocket 2. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with a lead pass. Well done. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
Pass to Curry. Oh, Curry dropping it right in.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Brunson outside. Now here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Launches a three. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
.50 seconds left in the first half. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Six to shoot. Here's Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Moody. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Knicks trailed by 15. The kick out to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Bridges. Driving inside. Outside for Robinson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Warriors leading by 13. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Post misses the shot. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution for your Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis. Draymond Green. Buddy Hield.
Outside Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Anunoby outside. Down low. Here's Robinson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
The Knicks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Right side Curry. To the left side wing. Jackson Davis. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Jackson Davis. From past the arc. Snags through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Here's Hart. He has yet to score. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's the Warriors on the break. They grab their own miss. Hield outside. Outside, Green. Left side, Curry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York basketball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's a 14-point game. To the paint. Out to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Robinson. Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedals.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
No good on the free throw. And the Warriors making a change here. And he sinks the second. Curry with it. He's got 21. Fires from deep. Knicks with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Bridges outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
3 points.
Bridges got it back down to within single digits for New York. On the wing, Hield. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Hart. Makes it off the glass.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 5.
40.
And we're just moments.
35.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Now here's Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Bounce down low, and the shot goes in.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Pass to Hield. To the wing right side. Here's Moody. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, New York. They trail by 1. Looney. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
To tie it up. The rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 3. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Towns. There's the steal. There's Looney. There's a screen. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. And here is Anunoby. Inside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Achua. And the Knicks miss again. Pass to Hield. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Anunoby outside. The offensive rebound. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Towns. And they call Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
There's the pick. Pass to Looney. No one near him. Good. He hits the jump shot. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Towns, the screen. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Misses the layup. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Healed outside. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Hield. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Not a guy you want to put on the line. Hield is just money from there.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Curry is inside. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The kick out to Anunoby.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Back to Curry. Healed outside. Pocket 6. From deep three-point land. Off target from downtown.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
On its way from Curry. Oh, and he got it to fall. Woo.
Zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
A hero's finish, and they're going to have to numbers for that one.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter here. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. Pass to Edwards. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Şengün with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Down low. Gobert, no good. Thompson looking for an opening. That's tipped. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Jumps up and finished off by McDaniel.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Now Şengün running the floor all by himself. The tray. Good on the three-point shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Here's Thompson, stolen by McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it, picked up by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Şengün with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Şengün drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Şengün's got 8 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Brooks outside. Out to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Houston moving it around. 5 to shoot. Eason gets a wide open look. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. .106 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Eason. Houston needs to get a shot.
What effort from Randall, putting in work on the defensive end. Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Outside Edwards. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Nice shot by Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And Randall throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Smith. Back to Brooks. Over Edwards. And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
The Timberwolves 10.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Pass to Whitmore. Thompson up top. Şengün trying to free himself up. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets making a change here. Here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's Smith. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Houston leading by 4. Out to Smith. A 3-ball. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Randall outside. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Gobert. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Rockets now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. He nails it. And we're tied up. Randall's got his second bucket.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
They get the rebound. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. And it's Green with the jam.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Green slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Randall. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Yep, that one goes. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Green. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Van Vliet wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. That's a 2 from Randall. Rockets with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 3-pointer. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
For 3, Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 7 points in the game.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
On the wing, Green. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. And he can't jam it through. Here's Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. And Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Smith outside. Over Gobert. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Here's Van Vliet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
3-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Şengün. Van Vliet looking around. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Green, the screen. Shoots the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Randall. Pass to Edwards. Wide open. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Şengün. Brooks with no one around. Off target with his three. Edwards with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And the first one drops. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Conley gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Thompson misses.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Second team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now. A 2-point game. There's Anthony Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Knocked away. And stolen by Thompson. Count that one. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
They double-team Conley. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Good work there as it goes. 6 points for Mike Conley.
And not just a jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Brooks outside. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. No good. Shot missing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And don't go away. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They double-team Conley. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They lead by 1. And he gets the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Spins. Thompson right side. Stolen by Michael Conley. Picked by Randall. Over to the left wing. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. To the middle. McDaniels. Good D by Thompson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Nice shot by Thompson.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Thompson in the posts. Pass to Brooks. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Minnesota in the lead. Takes it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Gobert with it. Now defended by Şengün. There's the drive. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edwards, no good. It's trailed by 4. And Green slams it in.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Randall outside. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Here's Green. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Edwards. They get the rebound. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Randall. And stolen by Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Back to Thompson. Thompson is double. Outside Green to take the lead. That doesn't go either for Green. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. We play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Buries it from outside.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
Out to Brooks. Pass to Adams. Money!
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what are their best options now?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Oh, here's Edwards. Over Smith. Oh, then shot at a chance, but no good. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy. It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now, here's Mobley. Mitchell left side. Pass to Strus. No good from outside. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Thompson outside. Here's Washington. Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Thompson. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Over in the corner, Washington. Oh, good on the triple. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley with it. Kicks it out to Allen. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
You know, for Allen, to me, guys, it's about getting into a rhythm. And once he does, he's got no problem catching and shooting.
Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Now, here's Hunter. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Good D by Mitchell. And here are the Cavaliers, trailing by 2. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Allen left side. Pass to Strus. And stolen by Thompson. Davis surveying the floor. An easy 2 points on the layup. Davis has got his second basket.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second team foul.
It's on Jared Allen. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now, here's Strus. Scoreless thus far. Allen with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Dallas leading by 4. Irving looking for an opening. Thompson outside. Fires for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Strus missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And Mobley throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Thompson from long range. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And, you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special. There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Pass to Strus. Cleveland moving the ball around. And they double up Allen. Back to Strus. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks leading. Thompson in the corner. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Davis gets a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. Thompson right side. Back to Irving. Out to Thompson. From past the arc. Nailed from 3-point land. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Mobley is screened. Mitchell outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Mitchell is double. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Thompson for the triple. Allen with the rebound. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Irving from long range. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Lively. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Dallas. And here's Strus. Drills the three-pointer. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A basket good off the assist from Allen. Strus has got 5 points now this quarter.
textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
The three from Davis. And Davis nails the three.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Well, wide open shot from Strus. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Stolen by Mitchell. Hunter with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's down to the Mitchell with the three. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
On the wing, Irving. Here's Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
You can't get that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas. They lead by a bucket. And will return shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Irving. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Inside. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Strus. Moving it up. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Thompson outside. Dallas moving it around. And the three ball is good. He's got 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Headshot off. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside for Davis. This one for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so here is Dallas. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Allen with the ball. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Strus. No good on the 3. Dallas leading by 3. To the right side. Davis with it. Covered by Mobley. And Davis can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And here are the Cavaliers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Dinwiddie right side. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Allen. Mobley with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Mitchell outside. Now Mobley. Dinwiddie covering. A nice shot by Mobley.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Dinwiddie. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hunter on the wing. Lots of room. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Outside, Davis. To halt the run. Here's Marshall. Hunter grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Strus on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3 points.
And now a 7-point Cleveland lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
It's stolen by Davis.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. a wide open look for Irving. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Pass to Mobley. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Davis. And Davis pulls it down.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
And the Cavaliers with possession. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Allen. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's Allen slamming it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Mobley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside. Outside Irving. For the 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
The drive by Mitchell. A 3 from Strus. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Down low. Back to Mitchell. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Donovan Mitchell.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
It's Strus on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Mitchell outside. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Down by 15. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it.